Hey beauties, welcome back to J-Rock Yoga. My name's Jess, and today I'm going to be taking you through a short morning flow. You can use this any morning that you just want to get your energy going, things a little bit more moving. I will be leaving you in Savasana today for as long as you'd like. If you would like more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel. I'll put out a new video every week. You can also follow me at J-Rock Yoga on Instagram, and my website is jrockyoga.com. But if you would like a nice short morning flow, just keep watching. Let's come to get started in our child's pose this morning. So we're going to bring your knees nice and wide, sitting bones sink back towards the heels, and then let's crawl the fingertips forward. Let the forehead rest down on the earth. Let the belly soften. And as we get started here this morning, letting go of everything that happened before we came to our mat. Letting go of anything that's going to happen throughout the day. And just allowing ourselves to be fully with our breath in the present moment, to be fully with the body. Feel the earth support you. No need to hold yourself up here. Really let go. Maybe taking a gentle scan from your fingertips all the way down to your tippy toes and noticing how the physical body is feeling today. And as we notice, we don't judge, we just notice where we might be holding tension. It's not good, it's not bad, it just is. Maybe we send our breath there to soften those areas a little bit more, telling them it's okay to relax. And let's start to bring awareness to our breath. Breathing in and out with each exhale, get heavier. And then on your next inhale, start to draw a deep breath in through your nose. Fill all the way up to the top of your lungs. Hold at the very top. And as you exhale, open the mouth. One more just like that. Big inhale through the nose. Hold at the very top. Open your mouth. And then return to your breath in and out through the nose. Taking just a few more moments here, arriving in your body. Slowly bringing awareness to your fingertips, maybe wiggle them a little bit. Spread them wide on your mat and start to walk them forward so that the elbows are lifting up off the earth. Spiral your biceps inward and upward, drawing shoulders down and back away from your ears, making space for your beautiful long necks. Bring awareness to the belly, 2 inches below the belly button. Pull in your Uddiyana Bandha. Upward lifting lock, engaging your core, and then sink the sitting bones back toward the heels. On your next inhale, grip into the finger pads. Start to draw your body up to a nice tabletop position. Shoulders come to be stacked right above your wrists, and hips come to be stacked right above your knees. On your next inhale, let's drop our belly down toward the earth. Shift your gaze up. Squeeze inner edges of the shoulder blades together and start to magnetize the back of your head towards your tailbone. Take an inhale here for your cow pose. And as you exhale, round your spine, pull the low belly and dome the back of your heart up toward the sky. Fully exhale. Inhale, belly drops down, scooping heart forward, opening front body. Exhale, spine rounding, pressing the earth fully away. And then start to move with your own breath. Your inhale takes the heart forward and the belly down. Your exhale rounds. It doesn't matter how fast you go or if you're even with me. What matters is that you're moving on your own breath. So really tapping into your intuitive state early in our practice. Come through one more round of each pose, and then we're all meeting back in our tabletop position. Reground through the hands, and then start to slowly walk your hands about 2 to 3 inches in front of you. Fingers spreading nice and wide. Inhale, if the toes aren't tucked, tuck them to touch the mat. And as you exhale, lift up through the hips and through the core, downward facing dog. So if you are practicing in the morning like I am, I love to have my knees bent a little bit. So it's so much more important to have a long spine than straight legs and a rounded spine. Over time, the hamstrings will lengthen over practice. Don't worry about it. This is a lifelong thing. So let's take a few breaths here. Let's ground into the hands, finger bones spread wide. Press the hands away, heart pressing back toward the thighs. Feel the biceps spiraling up, so really activating the latissimus dorsi, wrapping you, keeping your shoulders safe. Belly in, tailbone tilts up, big breath in. Long breath out. On your next inhale, maybe left foot moves toward the center of the mat. Inhale, right leg straight up toward the sky, heart presses back. Bend your right knee and open your hips over to the right side of the room. Spread the toes on your right foot here. Everything active. Square right shoulder off toward the front of the mat. And inhale, lift your right knee a little higher. Take a big breath in here. And as you exhale, straighten your right leg. Draw your right knee forward to the nose and lightly step right foot next to right hand. Gently placing left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms straight up over your head, Anjaneyasana. Lift the toes on the right foot if that's accessible to you. If you feel pressure on the back knee, press down more into the ball mound of your right foot, magnetize right heel towards left knee. Inhale, lift your heart all the way up, lift your gaze all the way up, maybe take it back. Exhale, plant your hands down to frame your right foot. Step back into your high plank pose. If this is too much for you super early in the morning, you can drop your knees down. That is always an option for you. Take an inhale here, glide forward, shoulders floating above the wrists. And as you exhale, hug the elbows in, lower down chaturanga. And then slowly lower all the way to your bellies. Untuck your toes. Move these out of the way. Spider your fingertips just outside of your mat. So imagine that there's a cupcake underneath your hands and you don't want to squish it. Really activate, pull the fingertips in toward one another. Press down through the tops of the feet. Inhale, pull belly, pull heart up off the ground, shoulders down and back. Exhale, chin reaches down toward the earth. Inhale, Cobra variation, pull the belly in, heart lifting. Exhale, chin reaches down toward the earth. Inhale, reaching all the way up with the heart, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, chin reaches down. Replant your hands right underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press up to your upward facing dog, lifting thighs, wrap biceps back. Inhale, gaze lifts. Exhale, tuck your toes, press back, downward facing dog. As you inhale, maybe right foot steps a little center. Lift left leg straight up toward the sky. Spread the toes on your left leg. Bend the knee, open your hips. Wrap left shoulder down, squaring it off to the front of your mat. Lift the left knee a little higher. Really enjoy this. Take a big inhale, stretch. Exhale, straighten your left leg. Draw left knee toward your nose and lightly, lightly step left foot to left hand. Right knee places down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Pull the core in, gently tucking tailbone down toward the earth. Not super forward, just down. If there's pressure in the back knee, lift toes on left foot, press down through the ball mound of your left foot. Inhale, lift the heart, stretch the side body, maybe look up. Exhale, plant your hands, step to the top of your mat and fold forward. Big bend in the knees here. Relax your head, relax your neck. Hang nice and heavy. If you'd like to, you can grab opposite elbows for your ragdoll position. Maybe shake head yes, maybe shake head no. Few breaths here, lengthening the back. And then slowly release fingertips down toward the ground. Toe heel your big toes to meet one another. As you inhale, halfway lift, pull belly in, scoop the heart nice and forward. As you exhale, fold, relax head, relax neck. Inhale, round all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up over your head, lift the rib cage, lift the torso, maybe hips press forward. Exhale, hands into heart center, samastitihi. So take a moment here in your morning practice to set an intention. What is it that you'd like to cultivate in your life? What is it that you'd like to welcome into your heart center? Take a moment here and think about it. Think about how it would feel. Think about the emotions it would bring up. Where would you feel that in your body? And let's take a few breaths with your intention and ground it deep down into your physical being. And slowly flutter our eyes to open. Palms will rest down by the hips, coming into your Tadasana pose. Lift the kneecaps, tuck in the low ribs, and on your next inhale, sweep your arms straight up over your head. Look up, lift up. Exhale, bow forward and fold all the way down. Relax your head, relax your neck. Inhale, halfway lift, breathe in, lift the heart. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot all the way to the back of your mat. Inhale, sweep arms all the way up over your head, Anjaneyasana stretch. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your high plank and hold. Inhale, shift forward to the tippy toes. Exhale, lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift and open your heart into your upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, float right leg straight up toward the sky. As you exhale, step right foot forward, place left knee down. Inhale, reach and sweep the arms up overhead, lift the heart. Exhale, plant your hands, step to the top of your mat and fold forward, bend the knees if you need. Inhale, round all the way up to standing, press through the feet, stretch up, reach up. Exhale, bow forward and fold, belly pulls in. Halfway lift, breathe in, lift your heart, pull in the belly. Exhale, plant the hands, step your left foot way back, left knee drops down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, stretch and reach to the sky. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your high plank and hold. Inhale, glide forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower Chaturanga Dandasana your way. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw left knee forward, slowly placing left foot down. Right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, stretch and reach. Exhale, plant your hands, step to the top of your mat and fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, reach up, stretch up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center, samastitihi. On your next inhale, bend into your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Good morning, everyone. We should be feeling a little bit warm now. Got a little bug here. Squeeze the knees in, squeeze the thighs in. Tuck your low ribs in and sit down nice and low. Big breath in and out. One more inhale. Exhale, fold forward, relax your head. Inhale, nice halfway lift. And as you exhale, step back to your high plank. Hold in your high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, let's lift the right leg straight up toward the sky. And as you exhale, bend your knee, rotate your hips open. So noticing we did this in the beginning of our practice, seeing how we feel now. Maybe there's a little more space. Pressing heart toward left thigh. Inhale, lift right knee. And as you exhale, straighten your right leg. Step your right foot to your right hand. Inhale up to your full crescent pose. So taking a moment here to check in. Left knee can bend a little bit so that you could pull in the core. Reach fingertips straight up toward the sky. Big breath in. Long breath out. Interlacing the fingers and placing them at the back of your skull. If it feels good to have the elbows out, you can have them out, or you can reach them forward. Inhale, start to scoop the chest forward, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Maybe take it back. With each inhale, lift up through the heart. With each exhale, a little softness. One more inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale, sweep the arms straight back up overhead. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to your high plank. Gently drop right knee down. Roll onto your right knee and right hand. Float left fingertips up toward the sky. Inhale, lift your left foot all the way off the ground so that left foot is in line with left shoulder, pretty much. Take an inhale to reach up, and as you exhale, bend the left knee. Reach back for the top of your foot, shin or ankle. If you can grab it, spread the toes. Kick your heel away from your bum, squeeze shoulder blades together, open the heart. Breathe here for 3. If you want more, come up to the right fingertips for 2. And 1, slowly coming back here to your plank pose, downward facing dog. Take a moment, reconnect. Inhale, float your left leg straight up toward the sky. Bend your knee, rotate your hips open. Spread the toes on your left foot. Notice how you're feeling in this pose. Notice if it's a little bit different from the first one. And then on your next inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, step left foot lightly to left hand. Inhale, gather the core in, rise up to your full crescent pose. If you need to bend the knee to engage the core, bend the knee to engage the core, that's a-okay. Pull belly in, reach up, and then interlace the fingers, supporting the back of your head. Inhale, scoop the heart forward and up. Exhale, find some surrender. Maybe you take it into a baby heart lift. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, soften. Breath in, breath out. One more inhale, full exhalation. Inhale, reach fingertips up toward the sky. Exhale, plant your hands on the earth, step back to your high plank. It's getting sunny over here. Gently drop your left knee down, roll to your left hand. Float right fingertips up toward the sky as you lift right leg off the ground. Spread the toes, bend your right knee, and reach back for the top of your right foot, shin or ankle. Inhale, kick right heel away from your bum. If you want more, come to the fingertips, spiral your left bicep forward for 3. For 2, kick up. And 1. Slowly release it back to your high plank. And press back downward facing dog. Gently drop your knees. Coming into a short child's pose. Feel the energy moving throughout the body. Notice that you may feel more enlivened. Take a few calming breaths here, slowing down your energy. And then start to walk the hands back, forward to the top of the mat, tuck the toes, press hips back and up, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Long breath out. On your next inhale, let's shift our gaze forward. And as you exhale, step your right foot around your right hand. Step your left foot around your left hand. Squat down for Malasana, or our Yogi squat. So in this pose, if this doesn't work for you, you can always sit on a block. If the heels don't touch the ground, try widening the stance of the feet. But if you're here, ground down into the feet, draw the knees back behind you, and lengthen up through the heart, lengthen up through the crown of your head. So nice straight spines. And if this is a really challenging pose for you, if you're a runner or you do a lot of working out, that's okay. It's a practice. It doesn't have to be perfect. Breath in, breath out. Feel the inner thighs stretching. Feel the crown of your head lengthening. Just really ground down into the feet. This pose is connected to your root chakra, feelings of safety, security. So as we wake up this morning, know that you're safe. Know that you're rooted. Know that you have a connection to something greater than yourself. Let's take one more breath in here. And as you exhale, plant the hands on the ground, slowly lift the hips and toe heel your big toes back to touch one another. As you inhale, come to your nice flat back. And as you exhale, fold. Inhale, bend into your knees, sit down into your Utkatasana chair pose, and then drop hands to heart center. Tuck belly in, lift the heels up off the ground, and slowly, slowly squeeze everything inward. Start to lower all the way down until we come to a seat. So as we made it to our seat, cheers to you guys. Separate your feet about mat width apart or a little bit less than mat width apart. Reach the arms forward like you're holding a basket full of puppies. Don't drop them. They're basset hounds. They're squishy. They're a little heavy though. Engage the core. Lift up through the heart. And slowly, slowly resist gravity as we lower all the way down. Resist like you're being pulled forward. Resist, resist, resist. And then make your way all the way to the ground. So as you make your way down, maybe you wiggle the hips a little bit left and right, just noticing how the spine is feeling, noticing how the back is feeling after a little bit of invigorating movement. We're gonna set up for some back bending here. So we're gonna start with a bridge. Gently place your palms down by the hips. Feet are about hip width apart, and the fingertips can almost graze the heels, or maybe they do graze the heels. Let's find ourselves rooting through our heels, rooting through the shoulders. And as you inhale, pull the belly inward and upward like it's almost moving up into your rib cage, and start to lift the low spine, the tailbone off the ground, followed by mid-spine, followed by as much of the thoracic spine as will come up off the earth. Beautiful. So notice that the knees want to splay out. Pull them in like there's a center line that you're magically being magnetized to. Imagine that I'm wherever you're practicing and I'm lovingly coming underneath your rib cage and I'm pulling it up and back over the face. These are just directions. This isn't to say the body has to go in these crazy proportions. It's just a direction to put your energy in. And then let's find our breath. So even though the chin is slightly tucked, let's find some breath. Let's take one more inhale, press through the heels, lift the hips. Exhale, slowly, slowly roll all the way down toward the earth. Let it settle for a moment. Feel what you feel. On your next inhale, let's ground down, let's root down, lift up through the hips. Tops of the thighs pressing toward the sky, shoulder blades hugging underneath the body. Root down through back of skull, through shoulders, through heels. And once you've done that, be with your breath. Notice any thoughts, any feelings that come up, and let them live. Let them live here. And then let them leave. They visit and they move on. Come back to the breath. And let's slowly, slowly lower all the way down. I'm going to offer you one more bridge or a wheel pose. If you feel ready, if you practice all the time, you're welcome to take this pose with me. Inhale, arms up and back over the head, making space in the shoulders. As you exhale, hands by the ears, fingertips facing back toward the body. And then as you inhale, press evenly into hands, press evenly into heels, lift up into your wheel pose. Everything gently magnetizes toward the center line. Relax your head, relax your neck. Take full breaths into the front body. for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Gently come all the way down, just as gently as you went in. Bring your feet mat width apart and drop the knees in toward one another. Bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart center. Close your eyes. Take a moment here with your breath. Welcome your intention from the beginning of your practice back into your heart. Whatever it was, let it fill your heart with loving kindness. Come back to your breath. Slowing down. Finding gratitude for all of the things our body does for us every day. For our ability to come through these yoga practices that ground us and center us. And let's slowly flutter the eyes open. Bring the feet about hip width apart once again. And we'll inhale to stretch the right leg straight up toward the sky, and then just cross right ankle just above left knee. Coming in for figure 4 or half pigeon on our back. Reaching through and grabbing the back of the left thigh. Flex the right foot to protect your right knee. And on an inhale, lengthen the crown of the head back. As you exhale, you can gently draw left thigh in and gently draw right knee forward. And you want to find a stretch here that's not painful. You want to find a stretch here that feels like you're doing something, but find that place where it's just enough, not too much. And then focus onto your breath. We'll slowly replace left foot on the ground, uncross right foot. Inhale, left leg straight up to the sky, and then cross your left ankle just above right knee, drawing right knee in, reaching back for the back of your right thigh. Flex your left foot nice and strong as you draw left knee forward, draw right knee toward the face. And now focus on your breath. Can you breathe the breath all the way down into the belly, calming your central nervous system, calming your mind. Slowly releasing right foot down toward the earth, uncrossing left foot and bringing both soles of the feet to touch. Drop the knees open for your Supta Baddha Konasana. Arms can be wherever feels good here. You can come back to that place of hand to heart, hand to belly, or you can maybe bring your arms into goalpost or cactus shape if you'd like to rest the shoulders. I personally love this one. A little more vulnerable through the heart center, really letting it open up. Breathe into your inner thighs. Let the heart, let the belly soften. Just truly feeling the energy moving in your body after our short practice. Let's take a full breath in, fill all the way down to the belly. Open your mouth. Start to lengthen your legs to straight. Lengthen your arms down beside you, setting up for our Savasana. Let the big toes drop out to either side of your mat. Palms flip up in a nice receptive mudra. Let the kneecaps relax and let your hips soften. Belly no longer holding that inward and upward pull. Find the center of your heart and let it melt into your back body. Jaw softens. Stay here as long as you need. Savasana.